The laughter of children is always the best. That sounded so fucking creepy. Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing! This is a game, very interesting racing game. First of all, it's not your typical racing game because it has a story, and an overworld, which is sort of like, what the fuck if you've ever played a racing game before, because usually all you do in a racing game is race, and that's it. But this one in particular is definitely very innovative. As far as I know, there's not any games like it. Somebody told me like some Crash racing game might be like it. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god. These characters and these charms, oh my god, they're so good. They're so nice, and the crackling of my capture card. I actually turned the sound down before I reset the game, but I'm gonna have to turn it back down one more time, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. But yeah, you can see all the characters just busting around here. There's fucking this giant pig dude who's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill everybody for no reason! Ow! And yeah, this is why you don't race as him, because he's too large and in charge. I guess he's sort of in charge. I'm gonna go right into options here, and fix the audio, so I'll be one sec. Okay, so that should be better. So as you can see, there are 8 characters that you can race as. They're all awesome, except for some of them. I don't know. Light characters are this guy here and this girl here, Tip Tup and Pipsy. Heavy characters, you wouldn't think that these characters are heavy, but Crunch, yeah, obvious. Banjo, pretty obvious. And Conker. Conker's a heavy character, which is kind of weird. Diddy Kong, Bumper, and Timber here are very sort of average. I'm going to try and play as a different character in each part of this, just because they're all sort of diverse. But I'm going to start with Diddy Kong Racing. Please change the rumble pack or controller pack. Dude, what the fuck? I don't have any of those things. So we're going to go into adventure, and we're going to have an adventure or several long trips. Make some new friends and maybe get a bite to eat. So I'm gonna do Boob, but it's gonna just turn into Bob, because you can only do 3 characters, because apparently nobody has 2 middle names in North America ever, for no reason in particular. What is this? It's a giant pig statue with smoke coming out of its nostrils and green hair. That's quite interesting. I was gonna say this is probably like the most ominous music in the entire game, but it turned very tranquil very fast. Like, what the hell? And in particular, Kevin fashion, second I start recording, my phone goes off. Yay, who doesn't love that? Oh my god, it's the giant blue elephant! Who doesn't love this guy? This is Taj. He is just the most ridiculous character ever, because he's a giant Indian elephant on a magic carpet, and he has magical powers. Whoa there! Oh!
Genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck.
Man, I wish this game had subtitles. He says, I am the genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck. And as you can see, there's a little map on the bottom, and there's an overworld, which is kind of cool, and there's a bunch of balloons just sort of kicking around. So let's talk to this motherfucker. And wow, I just stopped on a dime. Dude, come here. There we go. Okay. Oh, apparently you're just gonna, like, do a thing. Oh, yeah, you have to be on his face in the middle. Change vehicle into a plane. Yes, you have 3 different vehicles here. I'm going to be a hovercraft as little time as possible, because the hovercraft is awful. And I believe you only actually need it for 3 races. But there's a bunch of balloons just sort of kicking around here. I'm going to grab some of them right away. I also forgot that the plane constantly falls, which is kind of awkward. Whoa. So I have not played this game sober since I was a kid. I streamed this game at one point, and I was really terrible. But I'm probably going to be even worse now, because it's just been so long since I played this game. And yeah, it's pretty magical. Oh, you press R. Oh, I see. That's how you turn sharply. I know there's a balloon over here behind these trees, because I've recently watched a speedrun of this game, and I just sort of know these things. Also, noteworthy is that there's a DS version of this game, widely considered by a lot of people to be one of the worst remakes of all time. I don't know why, though. Everybody just sort of hates it. Everybody that I've talked to, at least. And there we go. We have 3 balloons. I believe that's all for the overworld balloons, I'm pretty sure. But I could be completely and utterly wrong. I'm not entirely positive on these sorts of things. Let's go into a tunnel for no reason particular. Yay. And then we end up back over here. So that's always kind of nice. But what you want to actually do is you want to come over here and grab this balloon again. This is 4 balloons already. Holy crap. We are actually like 10% done the game, like 5 minutes into the video. And you see that there are... I can't go first person. That's kind of a bummer, actually. There are a bunch of tracks. That's actually what these are, just tracks. And, yeah, they each have a balloon counter on the door. You need that many balloons to get in. I'm just gonna go into the first one. I did not mean to crash into you. Hi, I'm TT. You can ask me about the game status or select my time trial mode to practice a level. You can also save your best ghosts. No thanks. I'm good, thanks. You giant clock face man. You're kind of weird, actually. We're gonna do our first track. It's only like 6 minutes into the video. And I don't remember the timing for any of this, so... Wow, that just happened to be mostly correct. So yeah, there's a bunch of bananas floating around this world. There's also keys. There's one in each world. And I missed the first key, so hooray for me. So a bunch of things that are different about this racing game than most other racing games. First of all, you actually go faster. How do I zoom out? There we go. That's better. You actually go faster if you, like, tap the button, like I am right now. See, like, I suddenly got, like, a burst of speed. Like, started going a little bit faster. But if you tap the button, like, an average of, like, 5 times per second or something like that, you actually go a little bit faster. There we go. We have a key. And if you use a boost while, like, letting go of the gas, you'll get a green smoke instead of like a yellow or purple smoke behind you. So the purpose of that is that the boost is actually, like, better. Like, they'll get, like, a purple smoke behind them if they go over, like, a zipper that's on the ground. If you let go of the A button, you get a bigger boost, which is used, like, to totally break this game, which is kind of nice. As you saw, like, I didn't do it right there, so I got a purple boost, but yeah, whatever. Not a big deal. And then once you cross the finish line, no, I tried to pause buffer that. The speedrunning strats is kind of funny for this game, because if you press the start button the exact frame that you cross the finish line, and you'll see, like, a first in the background, you can actually skip this little cutscene here. And this first one is particularly long, because Taj just gives you a balloon. I'm going to see if I can do it at least once, so you'll probably see me pausing at the end of basically every race, which is kind of cool. I guess. I don't know. And yay, we got a mystical key to unlock a mystical door. Who doesn't love mystical things in a racing game? Because hooray. Now, there's basically going to be a lot of me going in between races here in this overworld, and if I could not get caught on, like, every corner in the game, that would be very nice. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun, arguably the most fun racing game out there, and the best thing about it is the fact that it actually shows your time. What a novel concept. Mario Kart, you could really learn from this, because I like seeing my time outside of time trial mode. Yes, I did that right. Holy crap, maybe I didn't do that right. I know, like, with certain characters, you can, like, skip right over that pond, and that's kind of cool. I'm probably not going to do a lot of, like, drifting or anything like that. But as you can see, different colored balloons here. The balloons are essentially items. Wow, I'm really far ahead for, like, 1 lap. But, yeah, the balloons are different colored items. Blah, blah, blah. Blue balloons give you a boost, so you want to get as many blue balloons as you can. Green is, like, sort of an oil slick. Red is a missile. Red is, like, the main one. You use, like, a missile to shoot people down. And if you collect more than one of the same color, I'm going to see if I can get a green balloon up here. Oh, no, I got a red one. I'm shitting the bed pretty hard here. I'm trying to show all these features, but Apparently I just suck too much because drifting and stuff like that. Let's see. Yes, you can upgrade an item, and this creates a spiky ball. And if I get another one, I'm going to try and get another one up here. You will get an even better item, which is not going to happen apparently because I just suck. I suck so much at this game, like every other game that I've ever played. Oh my god. Let's see. There we go. I got a large bubble. See this large bubble, and it leaves a bubble behind you. And if you run into that, it'll stop you for like 5 seconds. It's a ridiculous amount of time that it stops you for. But yeah, if you build up to 3 power-ups, then you can get better and better ones that you leave behind. And that spiky ball that I hit, that was green after 2 power-ups. Blue one just gives you a bigger boost, but the red one is where it really is really nice because you actually get a homing missile with your second red power-up, and then your third red power-up, you get 10 missiles, which is just ridiculous. Like, make it rain, bitch! Make it rain everything. It's so awesome. And there's also purple and rainbow balloons. The purple one, I'm pretty sure is a shield, like a power shield, and it protects you from, like, everything. And the rainbow one, I think is a magnet that sort of, like, draws people backwards and draws you forwards towards them. And while I kind of screwed up that boost, but whatever, it's not a huge deal. Also, you're not going to see me do, like, terribly well at this game. I'm going to say this right now. I sucked at this game as a kid, and I probably still suck at it now. For the record, like, these first few tracks, really easy compared to, like, the end of the game. Because the end of the game is just mildly ridiculous in terms of difficulty, like, compared to the start of the game. Because this is actually a pretty hard game. I'm not going to lie. Like, a lot of people will disagree with me and say, like, oh, you suck at games because you're just terrible. Yeah, that's the purple one, is you get a power shield, and the bigger power-ups will let the shield last longer. I don't know why I laid one there after I hit my own. But yeah, the rainbow balloons, which I don't think we've seen yet. There's one up there, but we can't get there because spoilers, you can do certain tracks with, like, different vehicles. Like, this one I know you can do as a hovercraft. Well, actually, I know you can do as a plane. I'm not sure if you can do it as a hovercraft. Dude, don't crash into everything. Wow, I almost lapped them. Holy crap. Yeah, a lot of these races are really short, like this one, which is kind of cool. I don't know why I'm not, like, trying to do the pause thing, but whatever. It's not a huge deal. I'm also pretty sure this game runs at 60 frames a second, so hopefully I should be able to upload this in 60 FPS. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not too sure. But yeah, 4 races in each world, and there's also a boss fight, oddly enough, after you beat the 4 races. And then, after you beat the boss, you have to do all the 4 races again for a coin challenge, and then fight the boss again, and then you get a piece of their amulet thingy. Wow, I didn't get any boosts there. So, interestingly enough, the fastest way to fly as an airplane is actually just by constantly doing barrel rolls. Actually, I think it's an aileron roll or something like that. I screwed that up. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, if you do this constantly, you go so freaking fast, it is ridiculous. Ow. Oh my god, my nose. What the hell are you doing, nose? Please stop whatever you're doing, please. And yeah, I'm pretty much done explaining everything. Like, also, after you beat each boss twice in the game, you will get the option to do a trophy race. Now, you have to do all these trophy races in order to beat the game, but I'm going to do those a little bit later because in order to 100% this game, you actually have to do every race except for the last world 4 times, which is a little ridiculous. The name of this game is basically repetition because you have to do the races like a lot. It never feels repetitive, though, when you're doing it, because there's a character that you can unlock if you beat the time trials for every race, because there's preset time trial times in this game. But if you beat all those time trials, like a certain time on all of them, then you unlock a character, which is really cool, because he's definitely the best character in the game. In terms of stats, anyways, because Diddy Kong is, like, equal in everything. There are some characters that are, like, a little bit better. Unanimously, like, the unlockable character that you get from doing all the time trials and Bumper are the 2 best characters in the game. because Bumper, for some reason, they just didn't balance his stats properly and just made him either average or above average for everything. I think he has like average acceleration, above average top speed, and above average handling, whereas Diddy Kong is just average everything. And usually, like in racing games, you'll get like good handling and acceleration and bad top speed, or vice versa. Yes, we've beaten all 4 races, and then we get to do the mystical boss fight behind the mystical glowing door. Why is it glowing so much? And then it goes black. That's kind of weird. So let's go do it and hear the worst voice acting ever.
Well done, kid. Now I challenge you to a race.
Yep, terrible voice acting. This game is pretty renowned for some of the worst voice acting ever. Like, ever. And you can see the track here, and it just looks a little ridiculous. And yes, he cheats because he's a motherfucker. But he's not supposed to just let you win, but you can shoot him with missiles. Shoot him down, we're being marked! I'm gonna quote Star Fox forever now that I've LP'd that game. Like, it's gonna be a little ridiculous. But yeah, this guy is not that hard. If you can get ahead of him, it's pretty easy to stay ahead of him. I'm not gonna do the this thing, like, where you just sort of tap the button at, like, 5 times a second or something, like 5 to 6 times a second. There's like an exact way of doing it that speedrunners do it, but like I'm doing it right now, and obviously I'm gonna win because I'm going faster than I normally would. But I'm not gonna do that because you'll probably be able to hear the button pressing in the video, just because I have the gain on my mic like cranked way up right now. So I'm not gonna do that just because, like, A, it's kind of annoying to do, and B, I'm lazy. That's pretty much like 90% of the reason is that I'm lazy. Also, don't fall off this mountain because you will have to, like, it's pretty much an automatic loss. I don't know if it actually like just automatically makes you lose, because I don't know how long it's been since I've actually fallen off this thing. I don't want to use this boost because I'm gonna fall off if I do. Oh god. Ugh. There we go. Use it right at the end and then almost fall off in the ending cutscene. Also, interestingly enough, about a lot of the bosses, they slow down, like, right at the end of the race, which is kind of funny.
Well done, kid. Now try my new challenge. Collect all of my silver coins from around the dial domain. You must find 8 from each level and win, and then come back to see me.
What if I don't want to see you? I mean, you talk horribly.
I got something special for you.
Oh god, that's fucking creepy. Hello. Extreme zoom in on the elephant guy. I also don't know what it is that you've got special for me, but I'm not sure if I want to know. But we'll find that out next time on Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing. So long for now. Bye.